Okay, my friends, in previous videos we already learned how to throw head punches, like straight punches, side punches like hooks and uppercuts. But also in our arsenal we have some body punches. So let's gonna learn it. Like every time we're gonna start from our fighting stance, and I want to start from left straight punch to the torso. In most cases you should throw this punch with little sub-step by your left foot. I'm gonna throw this punch right to the torso, to solar plexus, with my sub-step forward and coming back to the same fighting stance, the same way. We have two variations of this punch. The first version is a direct trajectory right to solar plexus, and the second variation with a little side step, like if we want to left the line of attack of our opponent. For example, if my opponent throwing an attack or counter attack, I need to move my head to the side, opposite to the attack of my opponent. We have the same target, solar plexus, and we're coming back to the same fighting position the same way. So let's look again. The first variation, one sub-step, and the second variation, pretty the same, but with step like this and some torso bending to move your head. Okay, now it's time for body punch by right hand. Stand to your fighting stance. Make the step by your left foot, like this. Twist your torso a little bit and make a punch to the torso, to the solar plexus. Then coming back to the same fighting position, the same trajectory. 1, 2. Why do we need this wide step? We just need to break the distance between you and your opponent. Right in the action, my left hand should protect my chin, so it should be right on your head level. 1, 2, 1, 2. We need to reach our opponent, and for that you need as much as possible expand your shoulder and twist your torso and twist your foot also. And pretty the same variation, the second variation of this punch, if we need to protect ourselves and just left the attacking line of our opponent. I'm making this step by my left foot, but this time not directly, but a little bit diagonally, and this will help me to move my head right opposite to opponent's attack. The first variation, straight direct punch. The second variation, with twisting and diagonal step. The first variation, straight direct punch. The second variation, with twisting and diagonal step. Okay, our next subject. We also have side punches right to the body of our opponent. And we also have some half uppercuts that I'm gonna show you now. Let's start from side punches or hooks to the torso. The way of punching is pretty the same like punch to the head, like hook to the head. But my aim now is just sit a little bit on my legs, like this, by this way. And now you can see my hand in a punching position right on the torso level of my opponent. In which situations it can be useful. Just imagine the situation when the opponent is trying to throw a hook right to my head, and right at that moment I'm making this dive motion and throwing my body hook. Look at this construction. My hand, my forearm, my elbow and my shoulder are on the same level. It's a solid construction for devastating punch. The same situation with left hand and with right hand. Okay, let's talk about half uppercuts. Uppercuts to the torso. For this punch, we need a little bit to move away our elbow to the side, just about 45 degrees. So this is a little bit diagonal punch, down to up, and a little bit forward. In most cases, we should find the point right under the opponent's elbow. And if you want to compare this punch with body hook, body uppercut has a little advantage. If our opponent just a little bit press away his elbow from this body and lose his protective construction. And we have this target right to the ribs. If I'm gonna throw just simple body hook, I can injure my hand by opponent's elbow. So my personal advice, in most cases, we need body uppercut or half uppercut. Okay, I'm gonna show you once again. Please look and learn. Let's talk about one important moment about mistake. When some people try to throw the half uppercut to the torso, they do this throwing movement right to themselves, to your chest or to your head. What we don't need, we try to avoid this. So that's why we need to punch via diagonal line forward and a little bit up. Just imagine you try to pierce the opponent's body by your knuckles. And important moment, don't forget about protection. Don't forget about your protective hand. It should be right on your head level and it should protect your chin. And also in other things, don't forget about little twisting to add some body power to your punches.